Chapter 1. Gleiwitz, Germany, 1858. On an early spring morning, just past dawn, Rosalia Wolfson and Annalea Steinberger trudged downtown to the fish market together. They clutched their wool shawls to keep the brisk vernal breeze from blowing them open. White bonnets framed their faces, but couldn't prevent a few stray locks from flying out from under them. Each had a thick, coarse cotton shopping bag lined with newspaper, and finnings in their apron pockets. They were under orders of their respective mothers to select with discrimination the freshest, tastiest whitefish or herring they could find at the lowest price. As they passed the brickyard, a group of masons in black overalls and stained, tanned shirts, taking a beer break, made kissing noises and leered at them.
"Ach, I would love to go over there and kick them in the shins," Rosalia groaned. "Don't you like the attention?" Annalea teased her. "Now that we aren't children, the men notice us, especially you, Shana, with your golden head of hair."
At 13, Rosalia Wolfson had only one friend, Annalea Steinberger. She had argued with every other girl in the neighborhood. Even Annalea exchanged cross comments with her now and then, but she loved Rosalia well enough to overlook their spats. Their looks contrasted comically as they trudged through the town of Gleiwitz, arm in arm. Rosalia's short strides could barely keep up with Annalea's long ones. Her fine blonde hair, escaping in strands from underneath her white bonnet, made Annalea's long, thick, frizzy copper braid appear positively red as a tomato in contrast.
"Don't be silly. It's you they're ogling now that you have a bosom. I have practically nothing there," Rosalia griped, grasping her shopping bag tightly to her chest.
She imagined the eyes of the brickyard masons penetrating through her clothes to the flatness of that area and laughing.
"Well, you will get a bosom soon enough. But look at you, like a tiny, beautiful doll. Who wouldn't be attracted? All the boys in yeshiva are. Those boys, they are still children themselves, and idiots, especially my cousin Daniel. Oh, I can't bear him. He teases me so much when his family comes for dinner. And when we go to his house, he tries to get me alone and then pushes and shoves me. That means he is attracted to you, Shana. I will show him some attraction, maybe a crack on the head with a butter churn. Won't he like that? That will give him something to talk about to his friends, especially Jacob. He gives me the creeps. I think he will grow up to be a ganef, a thief. He was already caught stealing something from the rabbi, a gold ring or something like that. That's just idle gossip."
They turned a corner, and the shopping district of Gleiwitz splayed out before them. Vendors with carts called out their wares, and vendors with stands overflowing with fruit, vegetables, cuts of meat and seafood, piled goods into customers' bags and wagons. The two girls veered sharply to the left, where they knew the fish seller always stationed his stand. They had to stop abruptly and wait for a rattling buggy drawn by a tough, huffing brown mule to cross in front of them.
"Ach, the smell of fresh mule droppings. What a way to start a morning," Rosalia moaned. "Stop complaining. There are fragrant odors here as well. I smell Frau Becker's fresh-baked bread and pastries. Let's buy one each if we have a few pfennigs left at the end."
The girls stood elbow to elbow, eyeing the catch that Herr Weiner had on display. Large fillets of sturgeon gleamed in the morning sunlight. Perch, rainbow trout, and walleye stared with one dead eye out, scales wet and shiny. "I will have 3 of those trout. What a good price. And a little bag of herring, bitte, Herr Weiner," Annalea requested politely.
"Why so costly, the herring?"
Rosalia scowled.
"Last week, it was half that."
"Last week was last week," replied the fish seller as he filled Annalea's thick leather tote with trout wrapped in butcher paper.
"These herrings I imported from Denmark."
He paused to scoop up the very herring he was praising for Annalea's smaller bag.
"They are the best, the tastiest. Might go up even higher next week, who knows? Depends on the Danes and import taxes."
He grinned and winked at Rosalia.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.